Well, alright, friends, subscribers, and internet strangers. Welcome to another classroom edition of The Bearded Picker Teaches. Okay, in today's episode, we will be talking about promoted listings. So, let's switch scenes here. Alright, here's my eBay homepage. We're going to... Promoted listings are simple to start a campaign, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. This video comes from the show Thursday, a request to do this. So here's my eBay stats. I know, wonderful, ain't they? That's what happens when you don't... This is what happens when you don't list on eBay. So, first thing you're going to do is go to the marketing tab, go down to promoted listings. Even though I do have 2 items to ship right now, we'll get those afterwards. This is the main dashboard. It tells you how many things you sold, how many you've clicked. And why do John and I tell you how good a deal it is? If somebody said you'll sell $447, all you get to do is spend $29, would you do it? You would do it. Okay. So here we go. See right here where it says I don't have any campaigns. I deleted them all before we started the listings, before I started the video. So create a campaign. You got 2 choices. I've never done the select listings in bulk, so that'll be in the next video. I always do the select listings individually. It comes up. It's going to tell you that I have 681 listings, and this is you only can do 500 at a time. If you go to the bottom down here and click 500, it's going to show all 500, right? So you put a little box right there, and the next thing you see the blue bottom, down here at the bottom by my other arm. Set ad rate, and it's going to switch screens. It tells you right now that the trending rates have applied, so a lot of people do the trending rates. Some of that stuff is pretty crazy. Like, see the 15% on that Windows Vista. Yeah, but since it's so cheap, it's only $2. We've got. So we talked about doing +1, plus whatever. In order to change any of these, you just hit the slider. Hit the slider. And you can take some time if you don't have as many listings and go through. I generally leave them at the trending rates just because I have so many. So in order to set up this campaign, we're going to hit review. It's going to come up with a name. I don't care what it calls it. And your 2 choices are back or launch. And in the launch, you've agreed to the promoted listings terms of service. We're going to hit launch. It's going to take you over here. It's going to tell you congratulations, you have done it. It may take a couple hours to run. And you can set times and dates and all that stuff, but I'm going to do this again tomorrow. So it shows 499 listings. It's no fees yet. Bearded Picker, you had 600. No worries. We're going to create another campaign. We're going to do the same thing again, but watch this. We're going to hit the 500 down here at the bottom per page. And now I'm just going to go, whenever I get to the bottom again, zoom. Maybe there's a faster way. We're almost down there. We're going to go to page 2. And I'm going to click on the page 2, and so it's going to light up the other 181. I'm going to click select ad rate. It's going to be trending rates. As you can see, all these guys are... You can change any of them that you like. Not changing any of them. Okay, we'll change that one just for kicks and giggles, right? But they're just so many of them, and I don't have the time this afternoon to deal with this. Most of the time I use trending rates. A lot of people do +1s or whatever. Hey, no worries. I'm going to hit review. It's automatically named it campaign 3. I'm going to hit launch. And so now you will see when it gives me control of the little gizmo here. Da 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 da. I know, right? It's entertaining. Watching the spinning looks like a Walmart. So it shows that I have now 181 and 499. So all my listings that quick to run a promoted listings campaign, to get all my listings on there. You could have changed them if you wanted to, and then it's really simple to do. you should be doing this. And I did this in the afternoon, so I'll see what kind of results I get from this one as of tomorrow when I redo it. So if there's anything different, I'll track it for the next couple of days, and on Tuesday's show I'll tell you. I'll do it in the afternoons, and I'll tell you Tuesday if I notice any different than doing it in the mornings. All right, so it's 24 hours later. Dun, dun, dun. And I just want to extend this video for your viewing pleasure to show you the other side before I delete these again. You can see the results. The impressions here for yesterday. I had 57 yesterday. That's more than I've had since I restarted them the last time, which happened to be, of course, 57. And you can already see we're only halfway through the day, but now we're down to 40 and 41, and the number's coming down. So I'm about to restart these again. So what were the results of the campaigns? I had one sale. I paid $7.79 for that ad fee. It was $144.19 sale. That item had been for sale since October. Actually, probably the first week of November, but you get the picture. It sold a promoted listings actually sold an item that had been hanging around, hanging out, and hell, that's a good one. Needed to go. So what did it? So now for over the past, I think this is 30 days, 31 days, I have spent $35 in ad fees for $566 in sales. That's why promoted listings is a great deal. You know, it's those sales for $566. If you'd have discounted them 10%, you'd have paid more to run a sale. You know, a lot of people go, just run a 10% off sale. Promoted listings are cheaper. Could you have had more sales with a sale? I don't know. I don't know anybody who's done the data to try to compare one to the other. That would be a difficult thing to do. Which one is more successful? But this one is extremely easy. So the only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to click there, and I'm going to click there. And how about an end? We're going to confirm the end. And then we'll hit delete. It won't. It makes you wait a couple minutes. So there you have it. It's as simple as that. I'll wait a couple minutes for these things to be ended, and then I will delete them, and then I will go back and restart them just like I did at the beginning of this video, and I'll just wait to see what happens again. Remember, Sunday is one of the more days with more traffic on eBay, so you know you're good to have things very active on Sundays, especially where there's more people, more eyes, more sales. So there you have it. Promoted listings. I hope this has helped. I hope give you some ideas, give you some things to try. You know, you should always be tinkering. See what happens. It doesn't cost you much. This cost me $7 to get $140-something sale. So yeah, that's a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff that all that stuff that we just please we beg of you. So see you in the next one. Roll Tide.